Good morning, people of Cottonwood, Arizona. January 8th, around 10 to 10, very close to 10 o'clock. And look what they've done already. I mean, come on, look at this already. First thing in the morning, look at way back there. Look at those trails. Look at those straight trails. How can people think those are clouds? Look at that, all the way across it. I'm hardly even, this is barely a portion of the northern sky. They're already at it full tilt. Look at that. Give you an idea of the plume. It's just never gonna stop. Again, you can still see it's been well over a week now. And we've had weather in the thermostat hit 80 in the 70s. And even though it's a shade, we still got snow. Proving again the snow was fake. It should have been melted 5 days ago. Come on. People still don't have a clue. Alright. We're back in the normal part. I'm going to get in the shade here so you can see what they've done. Alright. There's some more of the northeastern sky. All chemtrail clouds. They're building up the shield. You can see it. You can see the shield back there. See it? See the edge of the shield? That's going to block the sun as they continue to spray all day long, which they will. Weathermen said clear sky. Well, we do here, in the eastern section. And then we go to the western section and look what we have here. Now, come here. Now you got to look at this. I'm going to get in the shade so the sun doesn't reflect my view on the viewfinder. But look at that. If you can't see that, that's not normal, people. I just can't believe nobody's saying nothing about it yet. Not a word is in the Cottonwood Journal yet about this. Alright, getting back to this, I want to comment. I feel that this is our marking points for other pilots so they can know where to spray. Yeah, I just wanted to comment on that. Temperature report, 10 o'clock, 42 degrees. Dead in mind. So, the snow's still melting. Snowman's finally disappeared. Okay, we're back. Here's what I want to show you. Remember those two markings I showed you before? And look at this. There's a jet stream right in between there. Look at that. Told you, he marked it. He went right between them. But most importantly is look at this bad boy. All the way across. You're building the grid. By this afternoon, it should be completely cloudy. Contrary to what the weatherman said. Oh, they may change it, say, partly cloudy, but as we all know, these are not clouds. You can see the grid work. This is the northwestern sky. Look at that plume. Wow. Wow. Just to let you know. We're back and showing you the eastern sky. You can see the shield starting to be formed. See the outline of that shield? All the white in the background. And if you look far enough back there, there's another jet adding to another layer. So they build that up. Okay? They're building that up. You can see another layer there. Alright. Just want to get you a picture here. I got the tree blocking the sun, but the sun is white. Okay? The sun is white. Alright, but you can see the shield that they're building to block the sunlight again. And it's not geoengineering, people. They're making the earth warmer with the reflecting. So they can say it's global warming when it's not. Just seconds later, back in the northwestern sky. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's another jet. Look at that. They're forming the grid work. How much more obvious and in your face do you get? Unbelievable. You can see the grid work. And over here, we got another jet over here. Let me focus that in. See, he's just following the other guy, creating line after line of plume to make you think it's clouds, because the American people are so dumbed down. They're doing it in your face without your consent, which is against the law, and it's basically a crime. And this is your Air Force people, under globalist control, depopulating the earth, destroying Mother Earth, and you're letting it happen. All right, this is just seconds later. I want to show you the size of that plume. Look, he's running side by side. Look at that line all the way across, and it's going to get into the trees. The sun's in my eyes, so I'm doing the best I can. But right below that, you can see the wisps starting to fall. Yep. Oh, jeez. Look at the shield already being built in the background. Look at that jet. My God. And just as I was getting ready to head in and go to the rec center for my daily workout, in the northern sky you see another jet. Oh boy. Look at the plume coming out of that son of a bitch. Line after line, after line after line. They're just continuing to make the grid. There's that previous line. There's the see that top line? That's the line I just showed you. Look at it. It freaking looks like railroad tracks. My God, look at the plume as I focus that in. That'll all be black again tonight. I'll have to document it again. God, I can't even be gone for a couple minutes, and look what we have here. A red bad boy. It was only a matter of time before we saw his presence, spraying the plume right out of the nozzle. Look how thick that is. You can clearly see he's a red bad boy. Spraying the plume. But here's what I want to get at here. If you look closely at this trail, it's really thick, but it's starting to dissipate. That's that new mix. So people don't think it is as thick as it was. But as we already documented, that stuff does turn black at the end of the night. They just want you to think it's disappearing. Ha ha ha. We're wise to you globalists and Air Force. Somebody needs to shoot you guys down to set a precedent that we don't want this anymore. And then again, update on the northern section. That was that jet that went by. Look at the trail he had left. Look at that trail. All the way across. That's the northern sky. We'll keep you informed as day goes on. God, I still haven't got to the rec center yet as this keeps on going. Look at this bad boy. Angling his spray. See the angle? Over the grid work. You can see he's crossed another path. There's more evidence of the grid work. Look at the plume. See if I can get him in a little better. Wow. Wow. Alright, I'll be back shortly with more video. Alright, we're back in front of the rec center. And the reason I'm showing you this because I want to show you what this guy's going to do. Alright. You can see clearly coming out of the nozzle. You can tell that because he's flying well below the flight plan. Jets aren't supposed to fly that low. I'm going to back it off, panorama, and show you what's going on. There's the southern sky, still blue. And then over here, look at that guy. I don't know if you can see that or not. There he is. There he is. He's heading right for the grid work. You can clearly see it's coming out of the nozzle. A little far away. I know what to look for, that's why. But over here, you can see where they built the shield up already in the sky. People think they're clouds. It's not. That's a shield. And look at this. Wait till I focus in on this. Look at the wisps falling. Can you see that? Wow. There's the edge of the shield. You can see the jet pattern still adding to the mix. Look at that, all the way across. There, they marked the X there. They're building the grid. Pretty soon it'll be all over top of us. Yep. Another day destroyed by geoengineering. Alright, here's that same guy I just showed you earlier heading to the grid work. Look at that son of a bitch. Just spraying the plume. Heading for the grid. You can see the shield's already built. By today, the whole sky will be covered. Wow. Alright, this footage is just too hard to ignore. I'm inside the rec center, so I hear all the noise in the background. But this is the trail I want you to see. All the way across. Look at the size of that thing. All the way across the skies, they start heading over toward Cottonwood. Alright, we're back. It's around 1 o'clock or so. The wind has pushed everything back toward Flagstaff. And I got the sun in my eyes, but I'm trying to do the best to bring this guy in. We're still really trying to create that grid and bringing it this way. I'll keep you informed as the day goes on. Back in front of Walmart, January 8th, and here's what I want to show you. Look at this plume right here. That is not a cloud. That's just a plume from a jet stream, from a chemtrail. Look at back here, though. That's all one big chemtrail, and you can see the wisps starting to fall down. But as I mentioned earlier, I was wrong, and I admit to my wrong, but you look in the horizon back there, you can still see the shield back there. It's just that they didn't hit it over Cottonwood. They're aiming for Flagstaff and other surrounding areas. Alright, we're just moments later after leaving Walmart. I'm going to just show you what has happened here. Let me walk this way so you can see. Look at the veins falling from the sky. Look at the veins. I mean, that looks like snowfall. But what people don't realize, look at over here. These are all chemtrails. They're all in a line, all the way across. You can see what they've done, all the way across. Basically, they're trying to build a shield, and it wouldn't be surprised me to see jets going the other way to cross this. But you gotta see this. You can see the wisps falling. Isn't that incredible? That'll all be black soon. As soon as the sun goes down, that'll all be black. And if you look over here, you can start to see the soot starting to turn black back there. See that? It's already starting to look black. We're rolling from the car here. What the main thing is we want to show you the haze.
Look at that haze.
Over the mountains there.
Come on.
You can't even see it. It's that thick. It's a haze, and we're breathing it as we speak. Wow. Just incredible. Alright, we're back. You can see the soot starting to drop, turning black. Look at the haze over the mountain.
Looks like LA.
Look at the haze.
It's Arizona.
That's
like
the black soot already falling. You can see up above. It's already, the trails are turning black.
I'm breathing that shit in.
Otherwise, pretty good sky. Alright, we're back documenting. This is the eastern sky. You can see the soot falling from the sky. Just like I predicted. The only thing that didn't come true from my prediction was Cottonwood being completely covered in soot. And they avoided Cottonwood for some reason, and they're really targeting Flagstaff for whatever reason. And you can look at the horizon. Who's ever over there is breathing all kinds of shit. As of we. Look at the trails. Look at it. Looks like railroad tracks. Look at that. Wow. Looks like railroad tracks. That soot is just falling from the sky. And now we're heading to the western sky, a little bit northwestern there. All those wisps, those will all be black. Look at those little babies hanging down. They're heading to the western sky where the sunset is. There's a tanker way in the back there. Look at the tanker. Got the new formula, because look how big. The plumes are off center. It's not even symmetrical. Hey, you know that's fake. And adding insult to injury, they're just never gonna give up. That's like a red bad boy. Look at the friggin' plume. Alright, I'm gonna back it up. I'm gonna get a different view of this guy. Lo and behold, in the western sky, another guy blowing his plume. Look at the color of the reflection. I'm gonna back him off. Got another guy over here. Probably joined forces. They try to grid in another state. Looks like they're heading toward California. Anyway, I'm right about to call it a day. I want to show you see how the color is changing as the sun goes down. Those colors, that's not normal, people. There's another jet in there coming the other way. God, look at that. They're just never ever gonna stop. Alright, I'm gonna fade him out. There's some black soot that used to be white just a few minutes ago. Over here looks, some people might say, oh, it's pretty, but you can see the plume. That was a white spray right there. Now it's gray. You're seeing the real color of the spray now. You can see it's turning from pink to black. The lighter stuff on the bottom, the black soot's just pushing it down. Alright, look in the back here. It's already black. That's been the earlier spraying, which I had documented earlier. You can see it all. It's all black. Again, proof again.